How does the author show the setting or time and place in this story? Let's check our ideas by asking and answering some questions about time and place. First, when does the story happen? It happens a month after Todd gets to where his grandparents live. How do we know this? We know from the last sentence in the second paragraph. It reads, "That was a month ago." Now let's think a little more about time. The events that are described include the grandfather riding the tractor, the grandmother hanging clothes, and Todd watching both of them. Do these things happen in a single instance in time, or do they happen over a long period of time? If you think it's a single instance, you're right. But what details help us to understand this? This is where we use what we know to understand. We know that it doesn't take a long time to do what Todd did. His watching his grandfather from the front porch, then walking to the back door, did not take hours or days. It is at a particular time or point in a day that he watches them. So we can sum up time in the story as one day, about a month after Tom goes to where his grandparents live. And we can see how certain parts of the text show this. But what about place? How can we tell where Todd is? We know from the first two paragraphs the conversation between Todd and his dad happened somewhere other than where his grandparents live. Think about the parts of the text that tell where they live. What do you understand about the setting? Most of us know that tractors tend to be used on farms or in the country, so that is likely where he is as he watches his grandparents. What is another clue? Maybe you notice laundry on the clothesline, and that's good thinking. While clotheslines are sometimes used by city people, they are more common in the country. But we're not done yet. Keep looking. That's it. The wooded hills in the distance imply that he is most likely on a farm or in a country setting. Just like we did with Tom, we can put parts of the text together to see how the author shows place in the story. Using what we know, we can sum up place as Todd's grandparents' home in the country, and we can see how certain parts of the text show this. So now you know that the setting of a story won't always be given or written, and that's okay, because you can look at the parts of the text and ask questions to find details that show you the setting.